Ooh. Ooh.
Bitch, run your mouth. They do anything for clout. Ooh. Bitch, stay in place.
Right. Yeah. You just sit there, man. This is shoot their arm.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional. Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On first down, Randall. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the Purdue man. This is Akeem Hunt. just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. He sets to fire deep. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Taken from just outside the 30. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great game for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what
I heard once it hit on 48 hours left or something like that, that was going to be on 4 times.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the left side. Randall. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Flushed out right.
Oh.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What? How is that even close to what I just did?
On 2nd down now, Randall, he'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Oh, y'all in the same neighborhood, bro.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, shit.
Looking for Jones, and it's
it.
intercepted.
Come on.
Dante Jackson picks it. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.
When they passing the ball, if they catch a shoot, I mean, you'll hit way more.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Lock down.
Okay.
From the gun on third down, Newton. He gets it to Thomas.
I got a big two. My big like a 92.
It certainly feels like there are more stars in the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
First carry for the former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 2nd and 9.
Hell no.
Thomas has got it, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Do your dirt, but you just got to start with it.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. Johnson with a first down or more. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
My old head's back on the day. That's so played
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. On 2nd and 12, Newton trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. He completes it to Jones. And now running right through it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. Sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
QB's trash. Let's go. Mark 55. Mark 55.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. They'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, Randall, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Play action, they'll throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points. A field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain in it.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Atlanta Falcons are in for the touchdown.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar, because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They fake the give. Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Yo.
1-3-1.
Yeah, we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join
Yeah, what's up?
Charles, the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Yeah, I'm in the mat again.
We'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier
What's up,
today.
though?
The coach. We get slap happy up here sometimes. 11 yards there, first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
They'll try to run this one in. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it third and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a fourth and goal. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. His kick is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone?
Here we go. You don't come out here like that. It's your boy. You might have to run point. You can run point, Quavo?
I don't know.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. They'll run on first down. Randall, broken tackle. It was Eric Reed in on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Man, you waste a lot of energy on that.
And to give this time to the tailback. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for first. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I'll foul, bro.
Out of the gun now on third down. It's caught. Jones. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Newton on third down. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Tcfl, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28.
Get that out of here.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us a little cushion in the game.
We got to push
Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll look to throw here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's second down.
I think he's in the paint for a minute, bro.
And he'll give it here to his running back. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Randall, 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football, and that really hurts you as an offense.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Corner, please.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to put them deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battles in general rule. But they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking
keep it a
for
wrap,
here.
bro.
They stay on the ground on
Y'all
first
fool.
Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
I'm making
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now it's Newton.
I feel like when you're guard,
It's Brown.
depending on what you're doing,
They'll get
you
this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's all.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch it slap. Watch it slap.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro, you got your shot meter on, bro.
Shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time. But any team will take that type of run each and every time.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Johnson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I'm here, Nelly. Give me that. Oh, my God, man. Hold on, man.
Hey, bro, I tell y'all ever run 2 bigs, bro?
Yeah, we running that sometimes. Oh,
now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
I might bring my big one. I like bringing
Hold up.
They'll come out in the pistol. So now then the penalty's got them set up with a 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. The flag is down on the field. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Get up, bitch.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack.
Bro, don't be calling nothing, bro.
Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
3 seconds.
A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, Randall. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
I hear you,
what
bro.
a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
2nd and 6. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Call it no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, no,
a good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
This nigga is garbage. Not giving
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. Randall. Finding room inside the 40. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Falcons.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Smith. Tackle made by K1 short. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
I'll get the rebound.
How was that not 3 seconds, bro? Help. Shit.
You got that right. Oh, man.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, Randall. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll keep it on the ground. Randall. There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Prater for the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Big water him hella hard.
Oh, give me that.
Shot that.
Jack.
Trade day. Oh.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Give me that! Oh. Come on, man. That should be in my hands. We going the other way. Oh!
That's crazy for real. Threw that hole right over my head.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
A full
and
court
pass.
pass.
3 and out, my friend.
They need to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
I had eggs that nigga put
Trying to
on
get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before.
That's a bucket, bro. That's a bucket, bro.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better
I thought
players.
she was going to
And
go
maybe
with
try
the
and hit
strength.
something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They go play action
Hey,
here
bro.
on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon
Hey, bro, let me go
Collins.
grab this.
And
Y'all
he is
trying to
gonna
run
get
too
this one
big,
back
bro.
to the
I go get my
20-yard
own
line.
paint beat, bro.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping
You
it,
said
we're talking
what?
about what offenses did and how they won the game.
I got a center,
Let's
bro.
flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their
Yeah,
final
this
act,
nigga a
that
shooter for
interception.
real, bro.
Good way for them to end it.
This nigga a shooter, bro. I mean, I got a stretch, bro, but I got that quick draw Hall of Fame right now, but I need to bring that down.
But they'll start the drive here with an end around. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Edo Smith.
I put that shot on.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On 3rd down, Randall. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
That's nasty. I got fucking Russell shot on.
This is deep now.
Up, old easy.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do? And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown.
These bitches is bad everywhere. Man, bad ones ain't bougie like America. I don't know what America is.
And whistles, and they take their final time.
Nigga, I went to Amsterdam. Oh my god. That shit is crazy.
With 7 seconds left.
saying is if you do go to Amsterdam, bro, do not miss up a chance to go to the red light district.
The red light district.
Don't pass up a chance to go to the red light. Hell no, that shit live and popping.
He said, take your girl with you when you go out to the red light district. You know what I mean? Out there.
Hell yeah, take her with you. Wait, how long y'all gonna be?
Yeah, you play a part lane, you gonna get cut, man. Do your thing, man. Go ahead. Load up. Go ahead. Play more about.
What that mean when he beat you, he said.
He ain't never beat me one-on-one.
Mm.